Chapter 7. The Fixer. The assignment hits my desk like a thunderclap. My heart kicks into overdrive as I read the official notice. Documentary coverage, Titan vs. Nightshade, Priority Alpha. Titan, the city's golden boy, versus Nightshade, a villain whose power set is matched only by her penchant for theatrical destruction. This isn't a training exercise, this is the big leagues. And Ren and I are in the starting lineup. Ren naturally struts around like he personally negotiated the assignment. He's already polishing his lenses, a predatory glint in his eyes. Priority Alpha, Sora. This is our chance. Don't screw it up. Wouldn't dream of it, I mutter, checking my own equipment. Yuna's modifications to my camera hum with a quiet power. The enhanced stabilization and low light capabilities could be game changers. I just hope they work when I need them to. Kenji watches us both, his expression unreadable. Remember the Academy's principles. Observe. Document. Do not interfere. Lives depend on your neutrality. His gaze lingers on me a beat too long. I get the feeling he's not just talking about the mission. He suspects something, ever since I helped those civilians. The city air crackles with anticipation. News feeds are already saturated with speculation about the impending showdown. Titan, with his blinding speed and unbreakable shield, against Nightshade, who can manipulate shadows into tangible weapons. It's a classic clash of light and darkness. We arrive on scene, a rooftop overlooking the city's central plaza, moments before chaos erupts. The plaza is already a mess of overturned vehicles and panicked civilians fleeing the area. Ren immediately starts snapping photos, angling for dramatic shots of the fleeing crowds. I focus on the heart of the storm. Nightshade manifests first, a swirling vortex of darkness coalescing into a humanoid form. Her voice, amplified by some unseen technology, booms across the plaza. People of Neo-Tokyo, your precious Titan cannot protect you from the inevitable night. Then a streak of gold. Titan appears, slamming into Nightshade with incredible force. The impact sends shockwaves rippling through the air. The battle has begun. Titan moves with blinding speed, a blur of gold and blue against the darkening sky. Nightshade, however, is elusive. Her shadows dance around him, deflecting his attacks and keeping him at bay. Come on, Sora, keep up, Ren hisses, elbowing me. He's already moved to a more precarious position, dangling off the edge of the roof for a better angle. I suppress a sigh. He's going to get himself killed, or worse, cause someone else to get hurt. I adjust my camera settings, focusing on Titan's movements. He's fast, but Nightshade seems to anticipate his every move. I notice a pattern. She's using the environment to her advantage, drawing shadows from the buildings, the parked cars, even the fleeing civilians. Suddenly a bus, seemingly under its own power, hurtles towards Titan. He manages to deflect it with his shield, sending it careening into a nearby building. Debris rains down on the plaza. Yes, perfect, Ren shouts, snapping furiously. Collateral damage, this is going to be huge. My stomach churns. He's not seeing the people caught in the crossfire. He's only seeing the shot. I refocus my camera, trying to get a clear view of the damage. I spot a group of civilians trapped under a pile of rubble. Titan, oblivious to the trapped civilians, continues his assault on Nightshade. He unleashes a series of rapid punches, each one creating miniature sonic booms. Nightshade retaliates with a wave of shadow tendrils, attempting to ensnare him. This is where it gets tricky. Nightshade summons a massive shadow construct, a grotesque parody of Titan, and launches it at him. Titan is caught off guard. The construct slams into him, sending him crashing through a skyscraper window. Ren goes wild. Did you see that? He's down. Nightshade's going to win. This is history, Sora. History. He practically vibrates with excitement, but something doesn't feel right. As I review my footage, frame by frame, I notice something subtle. Nightshade didn't directly control the bus that hurtled toward Titan. A faint shimmer, almost invisible to the naked eye, suggests she manipulated the shadows around the bus, guiding its trajectory. She didn't initiate the attack, she redirected it. And that debris that trapped the civilians? The building was already structurally unsound, weakened by years of neglect. Nightshade's shadow construct merely grazed it. The collapse was an accident waiting to happen, one that she may not be responsible for. Ren, however, is already crafting his narrative. He's focusing on the bus incident, the collateral damage, the image of Titan crashing through the building. He's painting a picture of a reckless hero, endangering the very people he's supposed to protect. "We need to get this footage to the Academy," Ren says, his voice laced with a self-satisfied smugness. "This will change everything. Titan's image will be shattered." "Hold on," I say, my voice barely a whisper. "I think there's more to the story." Ren scoffs. "What are you talking about, Sora? It's all right here, in plain sight." He gestures to his camera, his eyes gleaming with ambition. "But what if what we see isn't the whole truth?" I argue, pulling up my footage on my camera's display. I show him the subtle shimmer around the bus, the pre-existing cracks in the building. Ren barely glances at it. "Details, Sora. Irrelevant details. The public won't care about that. They'll see Titan causing destruction. That's all that matters." That's when I realize the full extent of his manipulation. He's not just documenting events, he's shaping them. He's twisting the truth to fit his own agenda, to elevate himself at the expense of others. "I'm not going to be a part of this," I say, my voice firm despite my trembling hands. Ren's expression hardens. "You're either with me, Sora, or you're against me, and if you're against me..." He lets the threat hang in the air. I swallow hard. I know what he's capable of. He's ruthless, ambitious, and willing to do whatever it takes to get ahead. But I can't compromise my principles. Not again. "I'm going to report what I saw," I say, meeting his gaze. "The whole truth." Ren laughs, a cold, humorless sound. "Good luck with that, Sora. No one will believe you. You're just a nobody. I'm the one with the connections, the one with the talent. My word will carry more weight." He turns and strides towards the exit, leaving me alone on the rooftop, the sounds of the battle echoing in the distance. My mind races. I know Ren is right. The Academy values reputation above all else. They'll likely side with him, the star pupil, over me, the quiet kid from the slums. But I can't let him get away with this. Titan might be arrogant, but he's not a monster. And those civilians deserve to know the truth. I remember Yuna's words. "Technology can be a tool for justice, Sora. It all depends on how you use it." I access the encrypted communication channels Yuna helped me set up. It's risky, but it's the only way. I compile my footage, adding annotations and explanations. I highlight the subtle details, the hidden manipulations. With a deep breath, I upload the file to a secure anonymous server. Then, I send a cryptic message to a trusted contact in the media. Look beyond the surface. The truth is hidden in the shadows. It's done. I've broken the rules. I've defied the Academy. And I've made an enemy of Ren. The consequences will be severe. But as I watch Titan emerge from the wreckage of the skyscraper, his golden armor slightly tarnished but his spirit unbroken, I know I did the right thing. Back at the Academy, the atmosphere is charged. News of the battle has spread like wildfire, and Ren's version of events is dominating the headlines. Titan is being vilified, accused of recklessness and endangering civilians. Kenji summons me to his office. His expression is grim. "Sora, I've seen Ren's footage. It's damning." "It's also incomplete," I say, my voice steady despite my pounding heart. "I have evidence that suggests Nightshade manipulated the situation, that Titan wasn't solely responsible for the damage." Kenji raises an eyebrow. "Evidence? What evidence?" I show him my footage, the annotated version I prepared for the media. He watches it in silence, his face unreadable. When the video ends, he leans back in his chair, his eyes narrowed. "This is, compelling, Sora. but it contradicts Ren's report. And it's conveniently timed, wouldn't you say? I'm not trying to undermine Ren, I say. I'm just trying to present the whole truth. Kenji sighs. The truth is a complicated thing, Sora. Sometimes it's better to let sleeping dogs lie. Titan has powerful allies. Making enemies of them could have serious consequences for the Academy. But what about justice? I ask, my voice rising in frustration. What about the people who deserve to know what really happened? Kenji stares at me for a long moment, his gaze piercing. Justice is a luxury, Sora. Sometimes the best we can do is maintain order. He dismisses me with a curt nod. As I leave his office, I know I haven't convinced him. He's going to side with Ren to protect the Academy's reputation. But then, something unexpected happens. A few hours later, the anonymous footage I leaked surfaces online. It goes viral, spreading across the internet like a digital wildfire. People are outraged. They're demanding answers. The media, initially swayed by Ren's version of events, begins to question the official narrative. They start digging deeper, investigating the structural integrity of the collapsed building, the trajectory of the bus. The truth, as always, finds a way to emerge from the shadows. Titan is cleared of wrongdoing. Nightshade's reputation takes a hit. The Academy, caught in the crossfire, is forced to launch an internal investigation. Ren is furious. He confronts me in the hallway, his face contorted with rage. You did this, didn't you, Sora? You leaked the footage. You betrayed me. I just wanted the truth to be known, I say, trying to keep my voice calm. You'll regret this, Sora, he hisses. You've made a powerful enemy. He storms off, leaving me feeling a mixture of satisfaction and dread. I did the right thing, but I know I've unleashed a storm. Later that night, as I lie in my bunk, a message pops up on my encrypted comms channel. It's from an unknown sender. Well done, cameraman. You have a keen eye for the truth, but be warned, exposing the shadows makes you a target. They are watching you now. My blood runs cold. I'm not just fighting for justice, I'm fighting for my survival. I'm in a game much bigger than I imagined, and the stakes just got a whole lot higher. As I stare into the darkness, I whisper to myself, they are watching, so I must be ready to watch them too. From this moment on, I realize my journey as a cameraman would be much more than capturing heroes and villains. It would be about confronting the hidden forces that manipulate reality. It would be about being the fixer.